Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Aisha Rashid Khan from Southern Business School, University of Southern Punjab, Multan. Today we are going to start our chapter number 15, Talent Management Strategy. By the end of this chapter, student will be able to cover the following topics. Define the concept of talent and talent management. Explain the importance of talent management in achieving organizational goals. Describe the process and key elements of talent management. Understand different perspectives on talent and debates around the war for talent. Learn how to develop a talent management strategy that aligns with business strategy. Apply talent management concepts using real-world organizational examples. Let's start with the introduction to talent management. In today's competitive business environment, organizations face constant challenges in attracting, developing, and retaining skilled employees. Talent management has therefore become a strategic priority. It ensures that the organization has the right people with the right skill in the right roles at the right time. Talent management is not just an HR function, it is a strategic process that supports long-term business goals. It focuses on identifying potential leaders, enhancing employee capabilities, and creating a sustainable talent pipeline. Talent management defined the process of identifying, developing, recruiting, retaining, and deploying talented people to meet current and future organizational needs. It integrates several HR activities: recruitment, learning and development, performance management, and succession planning into one strategic framework. For example, at Unilever, talent management is part of their business strategy. They use the Future Leaders program to identify graduates with leadership potential, provide them with structured development experiences, and prepare them for senior roles across global markets. What is talent? According to the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, in 2007, talent consists of those individuals who can make a difference to organizational performance, either through their immediate contribution or in the longer term by demonstrating the highest levels of potential. Views of talent. Actually, there are two main views. Exclusive view. Talent refers only to top performers or high potential employees. For example, Google identifies high performance software engineers and provides them with advanced innovation projects. Inclusive way. Every employee has talent that can be developed to contribute effectively. For example, Starbucks invests in training all members, not just managers, to maintain high service standards. Most modern organizations adopt a balanced approach, focusing on high potential employees while still developing the wider workforce. Fourth point, the war for talent concept. McKinsey and Company in 1997. MC Kinsey popularized the term the war for talent, highlighting the growing competition among organizations to attract and retain skilled managers. Michael et al. In 2001 identified 5 imperatives to win the war: create a strong employee value proposition, offer attractive rewards, purpose, and culture. For example, Google's EVP includes flexibility, innovation culture, and global career opportunities. Build a long-term recruiting strategy, move beyond short-term hiring. For example, IBM recruits through long-term campus partnerships and global internship programs. Develop talent through experience and monitoring. High employees learn through sketch assignments and coaching. For example, General Electric leadership development programs use rotational assignments to build managerial talent, invest in all levels of talent, support top performance A players, develop average performance B players, and act on underperformance C players. For example, Microsoft Performance Management System includes continuous feedback to raise overall workforce capability, adopt a talent mindset across the organizations. Every leader should believe that better talent leads to better performance. For example, at Procter and Gamble, line managers are responsible for identifying and grooming successors. Criticism of the war for talent. Jeffrey Pfeffer in 2001 criticized the war mindset, arguing it can damage organizations. He suggests that it may cause companies to overvalue external hires and ignores existing employees. It encourages competition rather than collaboration. It reduces learning and teamwork. It can create arrogance among high potentials. For example, during the dot-com boom, many startups aggressively recruited star performers from rivals. However, many failed because teamwork, culture, and knowledge sharing suffered. The lesson is that sustainable success comes from developing collective capability, not just hiring stars. Number 6, different HR perspectives on talent. Laura Ashley in Metro Group believes talent management should enhance performance across the entire workforce. Van Lehish Institute for Employment Studies argues that talent management should focus on high potential employees separately from journal hiring. Thorne and Pallant in 2007 emphasizes recognizing diverse needs of all individuals within the organization. Conclusion: while high potential employees are vital, talent management should balance attention between elite performance and overall workforce development. Number 7, the process of talent management. Talent management involves a bundle of interrelated processes that align people with strategic business needs. Key elements of talent management based on Armstrong model: business strategy, resourcing, attraction and retention, talent audit, role design, talent relationship management, performance management, learning and development. Let's discuss these elements in detail. Number 1, resourcing strategy derived from the business plan. It defines human capital needs and determines how to meet them through internal and external resourcing. For example, if a bank plans to expand into digital banking, its resourcing strategy will focus on hiring data analysts, app developers, and digital marketers. Number 2, attraction and retention policies ensures the organization attracts the right people through strong branding and recruitment methods. It focuses on keeping talented employees engaged and loyal. For example, Salesforce attracts talent through a strong employer brand and retains them with career growth, inclusive culture, and meaningful work. Next is talent audit. Assesses existing employees to identify those with high potential or critical skills. It helps in planning career development and succession. For example, Unilever conducts annual talent reviews to map employees' potential and readiness for promotion. Another one is role design. Ensures that jobs are challenging, flexible, and motivating to promote learning and engagement. For example, at Spotify, employees are encouraged to design their own roles, job crafting to explore new areas of interest. Number E, talent relationship management focuses on building strong relations with employees through fairness, recognition, communication, and career opportunities. For example, Microsoft uses employee experience programs that combine well being, learning, and career support to enhance engagement. Next is performance management. It helps identify talent, measure contribution, and plan development. It also provides recognition and feedback to increase motivation. For example, Adobe replaced annual appraisals with check-in conversations, regular informal feedback sessions that improve engagement. Next is learning and development. It provides continuous opportunity to enhance skills, knowledge, and competencies. Development should be based on employee success profiles that define desired competencies. For example, Amazon offers Career Choice, a program that prepays tuition for employees to learn new skills even outside Amazon business areas. Next is career management. Includes career planning, individual progression, and succession planning, organizational continuity. For example, Procter & Gamble identifies destination jobs for high potential employees and provide clear career paths to reach those positions. Next is developing a talent management strategy. To develop an effective strategy, organization should align talent strategy with business goals, assesses current and future talent needs, identify skill gaps and potential leaders, create development and succession plans, use data analytics to track talent performance and retention. For example, Siemens uses HR analytics to forecast talent gaps and plan leadership succession across global divisions. Let's discuss the conclusion. Talent management is a strategic investment in people, the most valuable resource of any organization. It ensures a continuous flow of capable, motivated, and committed individuals who can drive innovation, adaptability, and long term success. A well executed talent management strategy links HR practices with business strategy, develop leadership pipeline, builds employee engagement and organizational capability. In essence, organizations win through people, and talent management ensures they have the best. Thank you.